Alright. Okay. 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 Got my controller. Dropped my controller. Dropped my controller.
Wake up.
What are these dishes doing at my feet?
Because it's time for you to start cleaning up your crap. These dishes have been lying in the sink for almost 2 weeks. I mean, look at this place. It's a disaster. You're leaving everything laying around. It's ridiculous.
Who crawled up your butt and died?
You.
Gross.
Hey, get up, man. I want to watch some TV. You've been laying out here all morning.
What's got you two all riled up?
Just turn up the volume, would you?
The Heartbreak Kids have gone from sensational dynamic duo to a sudden two-headed monster, and boy, this is an ugly one.
Hey, I thought I played pretty good out there.
This team still has not found its identity, and I know that Coach O'Brien claims that his two-quarterback system is matchup-based, but I gotta tell you, it sure looks like he still doesn't have a clue what's going on. As Coach Madden famously once said, if you've got two quarterbacks, you've got none. And right now, I gotta tell you, man, Coach O'Brien's indecisiveness with the most important position on the team is only gonna lead to problems on the field.
The answer is simple. Just start me.
That would make the situation worse. I mean, the team plays better when I'm on the field. Everybody knows that.
If I could just get into a rhythm, I'd be fine. Last thing I need is to be worrying about you breathing down my neck if I make one mistake.
Well, you better believe it that I'll be there when you do.
Okay, I see what's going on here, guys.
I don't know what made you follow me here and try to win back your old position. I mean, you could have just kept the Heartbreak Kids going, or you could have went your own route on another team, but you decided to what? Come here and punish me? Is that it?
What are you talking about? You're the one who showed up and stole what was mine in the first place, okay? I'm supposed to be Batman, you're Robin.
This whole thing again? Are you dumb?
Yes, I am. Ugh.
AT&T Stadium on this beautiful Saturday in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The top travel destination this week for alumni of these two storied football powerhouses. And the site of the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups. As we'll see the LSU Tigers taking on the Oregon Ducks. For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. That student section wasn't alive. They are alive and well now. That chunk play woke him up. It is starting to get really, really loud in here. And he is into the end zone for an Oregon touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Ducks have taken the early lead. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person
great
getting the
kick.
ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves. Stick it in the end zone on a running play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
That will be 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
LSU with a 1st and 10.
Oh, Dick Boy Montgomery's out. Hold on.
Operating from the gun, Thomas.
Ooh.
Pressure comes and down he goes.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? defensively, we see
Wait,
that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more
Dick Boy
importantly,
Montgomery.
the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on here, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
And 8.
From the gun, Thomas. That's caught by Keller. They get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards.
36-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Thomas. Complete to Keller. That catch good for only a couple.
To number 20.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
To throw is Thomas. From the gun on third down. Escaping the pressure right. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
10 at the 11-yard line.
Running for the shotgun with Dre. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, is
nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Quarterback is sacked.
Bad place to fumble down here in the red zone. At least they got it. They'll have another shot. Or no, they won't have another shot. It's going to be 4th down. Maybe they can at least salvage 3.
And they were thinking 6 points because at this position of the field, it's go time, right? You take your shots at the end zone. They weren't able to do that one. So you look over at the sideline, there's the head coach saying, oh, heck, kick it, field goal time. We're talking about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know, he hated taking the loss there on third down. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
First and 10.
The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. First play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, I haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't like a target that size. I mean, that's a big, tall receiver, and somehow he missed him anyway.
Yeah, tempting to just put it out there for him to go get it, but dangerous throw and not on target.
Yeah, sometimes even a receiver with that type of catch radius can't haul them in if they're not accurate.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun now on third down. He's got Gibbons. And he's finally taken down. It's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And he will score. Touchdown Ducks. Quintez Anderson, 44 yards. And the Ducks have furthered their advantage. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
Taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
At the 25-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down. Thomas. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 15 yards on the play, first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, it's Drake. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
2 yards.
Another scouting report. That's the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play.
And escape, and down he goes.
Ah, that's gotta hurt.
Nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Let's
Quarterback gets hit.
blitz him, because why the fuck not?
Thomas throwing on third and long. It's complete to the tight end, Bennett. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
Well, that's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. They'll run on first down. Burgess. Legs still churning.
Boom. Just boom. That's what I have to say. Boom.
That one 28 yards on the ground. So one play and they're already just shy of midfield. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 5. And that'll make this a second down. Ferguson on the draw. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. And meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Oregon. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out.
What a nice lead we have here.
Do they play more zone cover?
21 to 3.
Because they're hitting them in every direction.
Hey, it's still the second quarter. I mean,
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon.
you
set
can
to
go
kick
get
it off.
concession LSU fans, but don't leave
Takes this
the
about
same
5 yards
just
deep.
yet, because
And this will not be
chances
returned. It'll come
are
out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
you
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down
This is only the
21 to
first
10.
half.
As
And
opposed to 21
hey, at least you got 3.
21-10.
At least you're not losing 21 nothing.
A little more discussion about how they're going to finish
When I
this
played
thing
football,
off.
on first
21 to
game,
3.
we beat
I
the
discouragement clouds
people
that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a
33.
touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this
33 to
drive just to
nothing.
get into the end zone and get that momentum.
I think you just
Now a throw
you'd
here
be
to his
lucky
running
to
back.
have
Not
at
much
least 3
there,
points.
only a yard.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
The 42-yard line.
On first down, Thomas. And caught. This is Bennett, the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. But fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help.
Here he lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. That'll be taken in by Anderson. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Ducks 21, Tigers 3.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half of this semifinal matchup. Fielded in the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense.
Why did I do that? Oh,
as they burn one here in this third quarter. From the gun, Thomas. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not
God!
And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive
Damn, I was trying to slide, but I was with the birds. Jesus.
It's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
And he is into the end zone for an Oregon touchdown. A great play there. The second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ducks have furthered their advantage. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they?
Oh, my hand! Oh, God!
The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. Taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. It's all right, guys. We're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down. Thomas over the middle, complete. It's Campbell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll keep it in the hands of Kelly. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. Here's Thomas. Setting up the screen to Kelly. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, they just can't get off the ground.
20-yard line.
They wind up losing yardage.
At their own 20-yard line.
Stick.
The Oregon offense on the field ready for their next possession. He's going to rifle one deep left side. They got his man complete. The 20. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is. Not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Wait a damn. It's over here. Oh. Has to be over here. Damn, okay. It's nothing.
5-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No. I get on the field in this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
He's tackled at the...
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got just pin their ears back and get after him now.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Thomas. Under pressure, and down he goes.
Let's go, big man.
Yeah! Time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz call and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
It's now 3rd down and long.
I know what I'm doing here.
Now Thomas throwing on 3rd and long. He's going to launch this thing right outfield. And he knocks the
if they go for it, if they go for a 21-yard play, they are fucking. They have all the
LSU's punter getting set as he's on here to punt it away.
Oh, baby, back. Oh, shit.
Able to fight through one tackle. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. And Charles, look, I mean, coming into this one, we didn't know what to expect. This could have certainly been a disaster, nothing short of it. But this young man under center, he has certainly risen to the occasion.
He certainly has, and we certainly prepared in case it was the disaster that maybe it could have been. But there's no question, he's been the star of the show. But while we say that, let's make sure we remember the rest of the team, the supporting guys, because otherwise, a lot of mama's upset with us if we don't mention them, and they played awfully well in addition.
A gain there of 21 yards. The Ducks come up now 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Ferguson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Open man is Anderson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That'll put him at 95 receiving yards now as he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll run with Ferguson.
Oh, my God.
He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for an Oregon touchdown. 24 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked so well, and if you really focus in on the offensive line, they protected well when they wanted to throw the ball. They've moved people off the line of scrimmage when they wanted to run it. Smiles all the way around. This offense has been really good in this one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. Fielded in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Again, it's Kelly. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
So after a run like that, I will guarantee that the head coach is saying to himself, maybe even over his headsets to the rest of the staff, where was that all game long? We needed that. That's the type of run we planned for going into the game. Didn't get much of that, but let's move it forward. Let's build on it, get ready for the next week, and let's go play.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Thomas. And he comes back with one complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. It just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Oregon offense on the field ready for their next possession. They start out with a run by Ferguson. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Right back to Ferguson.
Malcolm Ferguson. That's good. 4A.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Calling a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Here's Ferguson. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
On 1st down, Ferguson shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he'll take this one
Alright, I'm
across the
gonna
45 up to about the 40.